Hello and welcome to Grl Gp3. We are here at the US of A, the track of the Americans, here in the middle of Texas. By the looks of it, the weather should stay dry over this qualifying period, and the race does look dry on our forecasts. My co-commentator today is Chill413. Welcome, Chill. How are you today, buddy?
I'm good.
Good to hear. So finally we go 3 weeks without the real F1, so we can crack down and have nothing to talk about during the race. But hopefully these 13 and there's a 14th driver that's still struggling to get in, give us a good race to watch here. Deadshot is the first out on track, and he is on his flying lap as we speak. We started it late just to cut out everyone retiring in Q1, so Q2 is well and truly underway. Deadshot comes around the final corner now. What lap times are you going to set? What's the benchmark for everybody? So 1:38.2.
Which is not too bad.
Callum and Red Bull are closely following each other. As the Raven goes fastest, 1:37 dead. I completely missed that. Lukey's a 1:38.4. Snoozer goes fastest.
And Snoozer 35.8.
With how few races there is left in the season, before anybody makes comments about it, nobody is moving up or down until the end of the season. As Top Gooner goes fastest, we completely missed that. 1:35.4 in his red, his McLaren. Ranger Rich does a 36 dead. Or the Ned Claw now as he comes up to the long right-hander.
Yeah, DC crossing the line now. 37.9 it would have been, but invalidated. And Horn with 37.0.
Nedclaw 36.8, a good lap from him. Callum's invalidated again. Owen is in the pit, let's see if anybody is improving. Doesn't look like it. Ranger Rich is close to his time.
DC's improved first sector by 0.3. I don't think you would want to invalidate this.
So, whilst qualifying is going on, I'll give you a quick rundown of the points, and with all the drivers coming into this, it is pretty close. Horn Dog in the Red Bull is currently top of the charts with 1:39. Ranger Rich is on 1:23 with Snoozer closely behind on 1:13. Both Renault teammates that they are pushing for the constructors as well. Dutch Nacho, who won't be racing for the end of the season, is on 97. Hockey Hess on 89. Top Guno is on 80. Leif on 70. Nedclaw 69. DC 59. ST20H is on 58. Owens on 52. Deadshot 32. Trey 30. George Bell 21. Andy Tate 20. Kaya Gore, who's not here, 15. Army Destroyed. Demolisher is not here, 9. The Ravens on 6. And Forecast, who is just missed out on qualifying, is on 4 points. The Constructors is hotting up. Renault are on 236 with Red Bull on 208. McLaren 169 with Force India 129. Ferrari 110. Williams 81. Haas 41. And the Mercedes on 30. After Dutch Nacho's disappearance.
And while you're saying that, Callum has set a lap time of a 1:36.2. Just put him 4th so far.
Pretty spread out. AG ripped his back from a considerable breakout. I think he ruined his disc or something, so he is currently getting back used to the ropes. 11 now at the minute, 141.5. Can he improve as he comes on the last two corners? And the last corner he comes up to the line. 41.8. He does, but does not improve. Would you be able to invite Lukey as he's left, please? Go on board with Owen as he is on to his out lap. Seems to be the only one that's on track apart from Callum, Ripped and Ranga, who are on slow down laps. Lukey is back. Hopefully he can get his car as he is in the top 10 at the minute.
That is a good point. Just had a message off Brandon saying, where is George?
Oh, we don't know, I've invited him. No invite.
Yeah.
He's not online. But Ned Claw made a good point in the club. He said there's no reason for people to be appearing offline, because if you do, you will not get an invite. It's just, there's no reason to be hiding offline, so if you are appearing offline and you haven't had an invite, that is probably why.
I know some people will still invite people that are appearing offline just in case because of that reason, but other people won't be as friendly and, you know, as kind as send you the invites out. If you want to be appearing offline, fair enough. All you got to do is message in your chat and, you know, request an invite.
Yep. So what are your predictions for pole then? Because Top Gunner is 4 tenths up on anybody else at the minute.
I think ceiling pole at the moment it does look like, well, really any of those top 4 could get it.
There's a bit of a gap forming between them all, but
it's
just because
they're
they're
gap,
improving.
but yeah.
But
we have seen Callum, he has performed really well.
This GP, they're all in performing. They are all practicing together, so they are all getting used to each other. This is why there is not many instances as Owen crosses the line. It's a 1:38.1. Ranga Rich is on a lap time now, trying to beat, to get closer to his teammate.
That's not too bad of a lap time.
He's safe at the minute, pushing Lukey out, who has managed to get in his car because he's on an out lap. Come up to the final 2 corners now. Ranga Rich. Oh, he's gone off a little bit. I don't know if that's a little invalidation. Into the last corner, across the line he goes. It'll be quick. 1:35.1. That's a very quick lap there for the Renault
8 tenths faster.
8 tenths. Oh, than his lap, yeah. ST improves. This is 1:37.2. Or second in front of his team, or just shy of a second on his teammate. Do you see the only one that hasn't set a lap now in the Force India? See what he can do. Coming up to the line now.
Snoozer's got Owen behind him. I think Snoozer may have impeded Owen's lap.
Owen's not on a lap. Oh, what was he? I don't know, I'm sure we'll have a clip of it.
I don't know.
It was. He's up on his time though, is Owen. Barcelona goes. Oh no, he lost a lot of time.
He's down by 3 tenths.
Dead shots put it in a wall. Where's that? Is that the S's?
There's that. Yeah, it's the end of the S's.
There's,
The rear end of
yeah,
that, the Williams was the lost it.
it's facing the opposite way. Gunner's retired in the pits, he doesn't need to do another lap. Oh, good point. Well, ST did his lap on did his best lap on softs. So now he goes even faster, 1:36.9. As Horn Dog thinks that time's safe.
Which it should be.
On board with Lukey Boy now.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Horn will be fine.
Up to the Lavana corner comes Lukey Boy now. What is he going to do? Is he going to improve? Is he going to get out of the top 10 with 55 seconds left? Doesn't improve. Owens quite tight of it, I think. He's never going to get round in time since Opie's done enough. DC is...
Yeah, he's backed out of it now.
Yeah. With Deadshot out, there's only two people that can knock Owen out. DC might also not be safe. Oh, Rips is into the pit, so DC is safe now. And Lukey Boy knocked out Owen, who has been having a great couple of races recently.
That's good from Owen getting out of the way as quick as possible.
Yep. Going through the I don't know what it is. The Malaysian light corners, the left, the two rights.
Yep.
Very smooth around there. Oh, no, that lagged a little bit.
Ooh.
Coming up to the final
Bit
corner now.
over the line.
Oh, he's definitely validated on the last corner. 39.9, he wouldn't have been safe anyway. Owens not doing a lot, but that is it. That was your top 10 then. Rangarich gets through on a 1:35.1. Top Gunner gets second. Snoozy is third fastest. Callum is fourth. Nedclaw fifth. ST2 is sixth. The Raven seventh. Horn Dog eighth. Championship leader. DC80 is ninth, and Owen rounds out the top 10. And Owen got through on supers as well, so he got pretty close there. Nedclaw,
Yep.
ST, the Raven, Horn Dog, and Owen, the ones that will start on super softs. Let's wait for ST to retire. Still waiting on the ST. I don't think anyone's told him unless he's gone for the toilet quick. There is once again the top 10. Grl Rich takes the fastest slot. It was close. It was just under 3/10 off Top Guna, which is a very good showing by the pair of them. Now we're getting to the final part of qualifying. Let's hope. Event 3. And the Raven looks to be coming out first. What do you think will be the pole lap time after seeing Q2?
Oof. I would say at least a 34.8. It's. I think the top three once again is going to be quite tight, with Ranga, Top Guna, even Snoozer being there as well.
Right, what's your prediction on the top 3 then?
I'd say Ranga on pole, Top Guna, then Snoozer.
We have the same top 3. Big call.
Yep. Well, I think the top half is going to be pretty close. I think them three will just get it now.
Yeah, as we go on board with the Raven now on his first flying lap of the session, number 24 car. See what he can do. Very hesitant as he comes into the first corner, runs it a bit wide. Comes up to the S's. Very smooth there. Very smooth into the S's there. His back tyre must have been validated on one of the corners. He was second on the track.
Yeah. Must have been validated for the S's.
On board with Honda.
I think it's on. That looks to be going quite well.
Yeah, he's quite smooth with his steering into the old Fox, the silver Fox. The long back straight where I presume we will see a lot of overtakes with the DRS wide open in the race.
Yeah.
Open so though, but some people might be using setups that just make that top end speed very quick.
Well, I'm on board with Ranga. That's just coming into the last sector now.
What lap time Honda can set. I think he will be very disappointed for how low down he is at the minute.
Yep.
The finish line comes. Across he goes. It's one. Oh, he's validated.
Oh, That's not going to be good.
Rangaric crosses the line. 1:35.1. It's almost identical to his Q2 time. So Guna's next, I think.
I think so. No, it's Scott.
1:35.1. He's only just beat him.
Ooh.
Snoozer going to the last corner. Across he goes as Cullen.
Cullen's done a 35.5.
Owen to cross. I think it's a flyer. Yeah, DC's next. Better start for DC, but yes, he puts a lap in 37.9 at 2.99. Ned Clark in the red ball.
Over the line, and he does.
Validated, but it was a 35.9.
Oh, invalidated.
Raven gets out of the way.
And Raven's coming down the back straight now.
The Horn Dog's pushing for another lap.
I think Raven might be coming in after this lap, I don't know.
Oh, Horn Dog's just completely lost the back end.
Yeah, it's quite a common spot, that corner, the exit.
Yeah, get on the throttle too much.
Yeah,
I presume he will be coming into the pit now.
Yeah.
Yep, he's
Yeah.
Raven will probably follow. And then that Raven's going for one more
No,
lap.
he's going for another lap. Oh! And then Lucy's are coming out for the last corner. This isn't going to be a great lap time.
On board with Callum, who's jumping into the pits as well. And everybody else will be with to get a fresh set on. Oh, DC's on the supers. Oh, the Ravens lost it in the S's.
And crosses the line of 38.3.
Big input. Ned Claw is coming up to the line. Across he goes. It's his P4 1:36.2.
That's a really good lap time, that one is.
Well, yeah, Owen's definitely validated.
I think Horn's going to be happy that his teammates getting back on form now.
Another back straight now is Owen. Very smooth run there.
Yeah. Scott's coming back out, same as Horn, Anger and Snoozer.
Owen's into the pit then. But who was first out? Snoozer versus
Ranga.
on board with Ranga then, because I presume Ned Claw will be jumping into the pit.
Yep. Coming to the pits now.
We have a really special event here today, and it's all thanks to hard work and dedication of the race organizers.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh. As Ranga Rich comes round, starts flying lap. Out for on board with him. As DC gets off the track, out of the way, very well there. Very smooth through the S's for Renault. That's impeccable. Putting the corners nicely, getting the wheel onto the curbs. Down to the hard braking zone just before the long straight.
And Horn looks to be tied at the moment.
To 8th gear. Still not hitting the rev limiter. Hard on the brakes again for left-hander. The double right-hander now. Very smooth. Just to slide the back end out there. Long right-hander on, see what we can do. A very smooth lap here by Ranga as he comes up to the last two corners. Runs it a little bit wide, is that going to penalise him? I don't know. Across the line he goes, is he going to improve? He does, he gets into the 1:34.6. What a lap there. Gotta watch that.
One past the line does a 35.8.
Callum in the Williams. On the last corner, looks like he got on the grass a little bit. Bit of dust come up. As he goes, is he faster? He is, but he must have been validated. Going to come up to the last corner, can he get closer to Ranga Rich? Across he goes, no he can't.
Oh, he made a mistake somewhere. He's going for another lap.
The top gunner and just swings it round the S's. He's down a little bit on his first sector. Over the little crest there, coming down to the long straight. Working hard as he passes his front pole sitter at the minute, Ranga Rich. The RS wide open now. See if we can get this bit right without spinning the back wheels up. Very, very smooth. As Snoozer moves up to third, it's a 35.4. Renault 1.3 at the minute.
McCallum's going to come over the line. Is he going to knock him down?
Improves, but not by much. He's left, he gets to right him. Across the line goes top winner. He goes fastest. 1:34.5. I caught both their first lap there. Incredible lap time as he was down in the first sector. Incredible.
And Ranga's backed off.
Backed off way before. You see John's back.
So, my top three predictions. The three people with the top two in different positions.
Yeah, there's very good lap time by Top Gunner though. Pulled it out when he needed to.
A couple times faster than I said the pole that would be.
There we go, there would you be able to take a picture, screenshot of the results there. Top Gunner in the McLaren gets P1 by just under 1/10 there. 1:34.5 from him. Ranga Rich and Snoozer gets second and third in the Renaults. Callum in the Williams gets fourth. ST 20 gets fifth. Horndog sixth with his teammate Nedclaw right behind him. DC in the Force India is eighth. Owen in ninth, and the Raven rounds out the top 10. So with the race
I'm just
being
seeing that as
dry,
well.
yeah, go on, sorry.
DC qualified in Q3 on the Supers.
Was he
I
not
don't know
planning
why
using
he
them
did
in the
that.
race?
Oh, we don't know.
Bit of a strange one there, but we'll see.
Yep.
So let's have a look what the guys at the back of the field are going to be doing. Looks like they're going to be supers, as forecast didn't get in. Obviously didn't ready up, and someone should have told him. A bit disappointing that. So it looks like the super softs are the tyres to start on. I don't know if it's a one start. We will see though. Who do you think is going to be winning the race?
Well, with that performance from Top Gunner, it's going to be a close battle with
The two
him and
Renaults.
Ranga.
Two Renaults are very quick race
and
pace
even
wise. So.
Snoozer. I think it's going to be really close.
I don't think you can write off Callum in
battle with
P4 either.
I don't know.
Some pace on him. And the Horn Dog, I know he's starting P6, but it is the championship leader. Let's hope he can score a few points here.
Yeah. Well, I've just had a prediction from Stepladder, and he thinks it's going to be Top Gunner first, Snoozer second, and Ranga in third.
Oh. You gotta remember, at the end of Japan, was it Snoozer that let his teammate Ranga cross the line and win the race? Was that a bit of team orders? We don't know, but let's hope we don't see any of that unsporting behaviour again. Perlinio. No, he just missed qualifying. Everybody knows the start times. They will only change if the majority of the lobby, like if there was an England match on, it would only change if there's the majority of that is working. So, unfortunately, because it is one person, it will just miss qualifying and have to start from the back. That's the rule with everybody. Sorry, but that's just the rule with everybody. That's why Farkas, who missed qualifying here, should really be at the end, but obviously nobody's told him to ready up whilst he's in the lobby.
Yeah.
And your TV is so loud, Chia.
I know.
So, once again, Top Runa and Ranga round out the front row. With Snoozer and Callum on the second row. ST and Horndog on the third and the fourth. Third row. Nedclaw DC on the fourth row. Owen and the Raven on the fifth row. Deadshot, Lukey and Ripped round out the top 10. The race is about to start. Let's see what we can do then. So, look, Green will be looking to get a good start of Grl Rich. We'll see what tyres people are starting on. We'll start the top 4, start on the Ultras. Got the Honda Ned on the Supers. DC on the Ultras, Owen, Raven, Lukey, and Rit on the Supers. And Deadshot on the Softs.
So Deadshot's going to be the one to watch then at the start, see if he can get some good positions with those tyres.
Yeah, hopefully he can drag them out. We don't know if it's a 1-stop or a 2-stop. So, from the front of the row now, front of the grid, they're away. Ball start from the Ferrari at the back there. That's Owen. ST's got a great start though, as Callum goes at the inside with the Renault. Oh, there's a torch. Renault's gone wide. He keeps it on the track though. Rangaritz gets top Renault into the first corner.
Deadshot had a poor start.
ST's into the wall. I've seen that in the background, but I didn't see what happened. If he's clipped something, I don't know. As Netclaw moves up to P6, DC's dropped right down. Oh, there's a few incidents further back.
A little bit incident.
Top Green has dropped down as well. Callum's up to P2. Top Green out struggling on his first lap.
Was involved.
Deadshot's up to P9.
DC, he's lost a bit of front wing. Had a message off Marley as well. Marley, try and calm down with this. If he's racing tonight.
We'll talk about that after. But as we watch this race now, the closest battle I think at the minute is Deadshot, who's on the Supers at the minute.
Not a great camera angle. No one put on.
Owen's moved up a place there, I've just seen that.
Oh, Ravens lost it. Oh, and Deadshot spun around.
Has he spun? Yeah, I think he's got a bit of wing damage, we've just seen that on.
I looked behind on Raven, I saw Deadshot spin out, don't know what happened there.
Snoozing on the back of Horn Dog. He was at a great start.
His top 6 is looking really tasty. If
They're all pretty close.
any
now,
one of
as well as
these,
to pull away yet.
if any one of these have a slight mistake, you could lose a fair few places. Okay,
Close drop back at there.
I'm just looking. Scott's car is still on track.
Is it not disappearing?
No, I've just gone on to him. It's still there.
That's not good. If his car's not disappeared, we can't ask him to leave. That's the only thing.
No.
But as we watch now, the closest battle is still Snoozer on Horn Dog. Snoozer started P3, he's had an awful start. Oh, as Owen gets past Lukey and Lukey spins. Oh, he's kept off the wall though, which is good. Is DC gonna? No, DC's way back now. Yeah, Ranga Richie's not pulling away from I Callum. Ugh. Oh. Coming up to lap 4 now, the leaders. Oh, Top Gun has gone so far wide there. He's thinking he's got away with escaping the penalty, but the field has started to spread out a little bit. Even on the DRS, there's not really many overtakes to make. On lap 4, Ranga Rich has moved up 1 into first. I kind of had a cracking start as up to P2. Top Gun, who started pole, is P3. Horn Dog's made a great start, up 2 places to 4th. Snoozer is down 2 to 5th. Nedclaw's up 1. No, he's not. Nedclaw's not moved. He's in 6th. The Raven is in 7th. Who's up 3. Owen is in 8th. AG Ripped, who's up 4, is in 9th. Lukey is in 10th, who's just jumped into the pits. DC and Deadshot are 11th and 12th. We've already pitied this race. Hoping that they can get the soft tyres to the end of the race now. Go on board with Snoozer as he tries to hunt down Horn Dog, as Horn Dog loses the back end a little bit there. Feel free to jump in, should if you're bored.
They're just messaging Scott who's saying if he can leave, but his car is still on track for me. I don't know about if he's still on for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't risk it with him. Is he spectating, or is he jumping with us if he wants, but I don't want to risk it in leaving and then bring that safety car. Got Bruno's hunting down, I cut him now.
I'll just message him then.
He's on the back of him. Well, we do say that when your car's vanished, you get 2 or 3 laps, but like I say, his car's not disappeared yet, has it? So well, this battling going on is just pushing Ranga Rich further and further up the road. So battle for the last two heading positions now. And third down is pretty quiet. The clause just under 6 seconds off Snoozer. Third down the road, 6 seconds to the Raven, 4 seconds to Owen, 6 seconds to Rich, and I think Owen has gone off. He's dropped a lot of time. His tyres aren't scruffy. Oh! One dog and Snoozer go side by side. Just missed that.
Yep.
Dropped right off there.
It's got a party invite if you want to join and commentate.
How long is a pit stop round here, do you reckon?
I'm not quite sure.
Ed shot into the pit once again. He lost front of his wing
It
again.
could
Yes,
be.
he has. Gone out somewhere.
It's got to be at least, I'd say 20 seconds.
He's retired in the pit.
And he's retired in the pits. Is that from his mistake at Malaysia?
No, he tried to wreck himself on the track now. Yep. We're on board with now with Horn Dog as Top Gun has dropped off. Callum must have had a little problem somewhere. Whoa, Horn Dog's got miles up there.
Another note as well, Scott's car has finally left the track.
Yep, so he can leave if he wants to. As Snoozer gets past Horn Dog's struggling.
I'm gonna...
What's that? Yeah, Scott, your car's finally left if you want to leave, but if you want to stay and commentate, you're more than welcome.
I'd still say give it another lap or two.
But just before you go, just before you go, buddy, do you want to tell us what happened? We've seen that you went off, but we didn't see how you ended up in the wall. Have you ticked the box, by the way? In the party.
Hello.
Hello. So would you like to tell me what happened then? So ST, we've seen you in the wall, but we didn't see how it happened.
Yeah, well, pretty much Raven just completely turned, smashed fully into me, and that was it. Car was just flying.
Lost control
into
of
the
it,
woods,
yeah.
that was it. So yeah.
Hopefully you got a clip of it, because it does sound like a big collision.
Yeah, and then after in the middle of swearing profusely, you know, so. But
I think everyone would be as well.
As much as we try and be fair in the league, it's some things do happen that do wind you up. As Horn Dog's right on the back of Snoozer now. Going to cut this interview a little bit short. We've been battling all race so far.
Yeah, Horn Dog's needing the points.
Yeah,
he was saying before he needs to finish at least 5th to stay ahead of Oranga by the end of the race.
Yeah,
I think
Ranga's
that's
found
what
a
he's
lot of
aiming
pace
for.
onto recently.
He has. There's been some calls for him to be moved up amongst the rest of us, but you know.
Unfortunately, with how late it is in the season, it'd just be pointless moving him up, so it will be next season when people do go up. As Owen looks to... Oh, Owen, has he made the move stick on Raven yet? Raven's pushing right to the edge of the track. There is enough space there, DRS wide open. Whoa!
Pushed him over a little there.
Did you see that, Joe?
Yeah.
You did, can you record it?
No, I didn't see it.
Record it for me, Scott, please.
At least one Ferrari survived a little touch there from that individual.
There's a little bit as Top Gunner jumps into the pit. First of the top runners in. Bugs up to P4 now. He's on the back of him. Yeah, if you recorded that for me, Scott, send that in as well, please.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
You're going to run the exit of turn 1?
Oh, good overtake, that's missed
Great
it.
move. Yeah, it's a great move.
Yeah, he's struggling now, look. He's going to come back at him.
Oof.
Snoozer's tyres are on the way out. Top Green has
I
come
think
out.
Horndog's in
Horn's
a
good.
good position. He'll be one stopping. Hopefully he's just lost it there.
Snoozer's got
Let
him.
him past. He let him past there, he went wide.
Owen's got Raven. Oh! That's what happens when you get your shoulders out. Raven. Oh, Raven's at the back of Owen. He's in the wall.
Oh,
Oh, Raven's on the wall.
puts the
Seen
back
that.
of Owen
We've
and
seen him give very small space to Owen, and Owen returned the favour by getting down the inside of him on the S's, and just followed into the back of him and spun it round. So
and Horn's got Snoozer again.
yeah, missed that. I say these two have been battling all race.
There'll be a little bit of karma there. Yeah, they're saying the Horndog's in a good position. He'll be one stopping. I'm not entirely sure Ranger and Callum can
Well,
do the same.
what was your plan for the race? Was it one stop or two stops? Obviously, mine and Chill's race is just after this, so we're still in the in the dark on what
The
we're going to
unsure
do.
stage.
Yeah. Well, yeah, on the super in quali 2, yeah, you can one stop no problem. Ranger and
DC
Callum, I think they
loses
started on the ultras, so not convinced they'll be able to do the same. Top Gunner must have had a bit of a bad start. He was flying.
He did,
at the
yeah,
start
he was
of the
first.
quali.
Ranger got him on the exit of turn 1, and I think Callum just got him towards the end of the lap. No, it was out of the S's. I think he got a bit preoccupied by the car in front and it just put him out. But Snoozer's still hunting down Horndog now, who they are battling for the last podium position now since Top Gun is pitted. But by the looks of it, Top Gunner is flying at the minute. His new set of
It looks
ultras.
like he's going to be doing a 2-stop as well. Top
Yeah.
Gunner.
Ultras softs, I think they're supers, I think. Oh! Honda's gone a bit wide, Snoozer's
Snooze.
right on the back of him again.
And he had a little sniff.
Oh, I bet he did.
Oh dear.
Oh! Nice, Callum's in. Oh!
Snoozer's right
Bit of
behind.
lag.
Oh, a bit of
Massive
lag
bit of
there.
lag there. Don't know who that was lagging, but I think Snoozer definitely
don't know
shit a
either.
brick then. Yeah, that's
See this,
about-
the
You see, look,
early picks
Top
happening
Gunner
there.
is flying. Look, he's jumped Guy Callum. Guy Callum is looking to one stop. Rips is overtaken by Lukey P, and just Lukey. Nedclaw now up to P4, but Top Gunner is hunting him down. The fastest guy on the track at the minute on his fresh ultras. I think Ranger will be able to put one stop on his ultras because no one's really trying.
DC got ripped.
Ranger definitely likes to push the tyres. You saw in the last race he pushed it too much and he spent the last 2
Snoozer's-
laps
Snoozer's
with a
disconnected.
flat tyre.
Got to invite him, please. That's Top Gunner. He's right on the back of Nedclaw now. Needs to dispatch of Nedclaw quickly and efficiently.
Mm.
So, the Top Gunner with Snoozer's see-through car just down the road as well. Well, these two jumping before he jumps into the pit. No, his car's into the pit. Top Gunner on board with Top Gunner as he goes up the hill to get Nedclaw. I think Ned's kind of let him pass there, he's not fighting for position. He's beat Ranga Richard, Top Gun has beat Ranga Richard. Always let Ned claw back through, what's happened there? The horn, it's a Red Bull 1-2. Wait a minute. Oh, Top Gun has gone off. You can't let Ranga back through, since he's got to pit again, I would presume. Owen jumps into the pit now in front P7. A little bit close now. I think Ned Claw might lose 2 places down the back straight here.
He's playing spoiler, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Gunner's taking him.
Yeah, we'll go on board with Ranga. Gunner's already got Ned.
What's needs are back in then?
I don't know.
Ranga thought about it, but pulled out.
Oh,
No, he's taking him anyway.
Be a good move if he gets it done. Ned Claw very fair there, give him space. Oh,
Ranga very close to losing his front wing there.
Raven's out.
He's done it the same place he lost it in qualifying. Hope he doesn't move straight away. Ranga Rich still struggling to get past Ned Claw. Ned Claw doing a very good job to hold him off. Oh, he's gone wide. What an overtake that is from Ranga Rich. But Ned Claw's jumping into the pit.
Ned's going in.
I think he said that to him in the chat. But bird's eye view.
Probably enjoyed playing spoiler there for a second.
I did, yeah. Top Gunner needs to pull away from this pack. These 2 drivers to see if he can get the distance or close up to him so he can attack in the final part of the race.
One's lost it a bit with the S's.
I think his tyres are going off, aren't they? But he's still got a 6. Oh no, it's dropped 5.6 now on Top Gunner. 12 laps gone. Horn Dog is your leader after not pitting yet. Top Gunner is up to 2nd after pitting first. Ranga Rich is 3rd. Callum is 4th. Snoozer is in 5th, disconnected, so he might got a lot of work to do now. Ned Claw is 6th, he's on the softs. DC is 7th. Owen is 8th. Lukey is 9th. And Rips, who is see-through, is 10th. I don't know if he's there. We've got to invite him just in case he has left. Everybody now will be getting points as the Raven, AF, Deadshot and Scotty have retired from this race.
Yeah, indeed. Horn Dog's losing a bit of time now, but I imagine he'll be pitting pretty shortly.
I think he gave Ned Claw the as he comes in from the lead. He should filter right.
These guys behind him, Gunner and Ranga, they're taking it easy on the tyres, like. I think they might be struggling come the end if they are just one stopping.
He's on the softs now. He's Horn Dog.
Rick has now had an invite. Hopefully he can get back into his car.
Comes out into P5. Oh, him and Snoozer go side by side.
Oh.
Snoozer's on the faster
Big
tyres.
Horns let him pass just to...
Well, he's got to pit again. Anti-Honda doesn't need to fight him.
Oh.
Did the Raven message you to leave?
No.
I did give it a few laps, but still, people, you need to message if you are wanting to leave after retiring. Ranga Rich isn't losing. Isn't losing Top Gun in front of him.
Owen seems to be catching DC as well.
Yep, DC's got a bit of wind damage, so Owen's closing the gap right now.
Right camera angle there again. And Ranga's in DRS. I think if Top Gun wants to get this win, I think he needs to start pulling a gap now.
It will be on the faster tyres, I
does.
presume. When he pits again, he'll go on to the supers, won't he? So he needs to give himself that, not that far of a gap to be able to push, and consistently push.
DC staying out.
Mm-hmm.
Staying out with the wing damage. Not a good track to have wing damage.
Yeah, Owen's catching him.
The snoozer doesn't look to be that comfortable on these new set of Ultras.
Well, it pitted for him, didn't it, when he left? So I presume he's not happy with what the game's done.
October 2012, this circuit has had its fair share of exciting Grand Prix, and the 9th grandstand of the
Ranga right behind Top Gun now.
Yeah, I think it'll be Top Gun will be pitting soon.
We have Owen right on the gearbox now, DC.
Would you be able to invite Manzi from the Chelsea if he's on?
Yep.
Ranga looks to
I think he's going to get the better drive out there.
on board with him as he closes the gap to Top Gun now.
Gunnar looks like he's got the better straight line speed.
Yeah, but so he's getting a better drive out of the corners as well.
I think Owen is about to take DC. Nice and easy, Owen. Yep, you take him here. Gets a DRS and away we go. Oh, he's backed out.
Yeah, he's still right behind him there.
Yeah, right racing from these two. One's a little bit closer, but I don't know if he can get snooze out.
DC's doing well with the wing
Still
damage,
keeping,
but these two are kind
Top
of
Gun is still
putting themselves in
keeping
a race
Ranga
of their own.
behind him, so... Ooh, just
Owens
noticed
took
Ranga's
these
got a
now.
bit of...
And turn one.
And Ranga's got a bit
Where's
of
DC
front
gone?
wing damage.
Oh, he's coming back at him.
Oh,
Yeah, he backed out, well done.
put him back into that.
If Owen keeps ahead now, he should pull away. Hondog's taking Snoozer again. Snoozer went a bit wide pulling out the corner. Took a bit of dirt.
Top Gooners in the pits. And a set of supers on.
Yeah, that's the two stoppers. I don't think they'll be able to go all the way. Rangard might try it though. So he found the last race were flat tyres for the last two.
He's going to come out
Two
behind the
laps of
two
the
that
race.
battling. Boy, sliced in between both of them. Great news for Top Gun, and he doesn't need to get past both of them. We'll be pushing now though. See how long it takes him to get past Horndog on the fresh tyres. Out to the top. Out to the top four. He's on the faster tyres.
Snoozer ran into the back of Top Gunner, lost a bit of his front wing. It's not great news for Snoozer.
Horndog is very. Well, he's got a pit anyway, hasn't he? He's never taken them ultras to the end.
There is now going to be in the pits a lot longer than he wanted to.
Yeah, let's see if Top Gunner's got a Horndog here, look. For the last podium place. Is Horndog going to try to switch back? On board with him?
We tried it.
He's not, so...
Horndog was never getting involved there. He needs a finish. He'll be happy with a top 4 finish.
Oh, Top Gunner lost a little bit.
Now he's got 10 seconds onto the back of Callum. Then Kanguna gets 16 seconds, he's off the leader.
As expected, Owen's pulled away now from DC, but he's miles back from Ned Claw.
And Snoozer's in the pits now.
Just took the pressure off Horndog then as his teammate Ned Claw jumps up to P5. I think Owen's just a little bit too far back to lose a place. Expect that fastest lap to come tumbling now. This news is on the ultras.
Ranger's lost his front wing somewhere.
It's
He's going to need to get that changed.
perfectly fine on my screen.
No, he's lost a little bit of his place on the right.
Yeah. Good news for Horndog.
Yeah. Callum's slowly catching.
Yeah, it's you can see how much
The Top Gunner on those.
As Ranga has, Top Gunner has already took 4 seconds out of Ranga Rich's lead now.
Ranger's staying out. It's not pitting. He's stopping now with a broken wing.
So you're hindering through the S's and turn 16, 17 and 18. But if you can hold where it is at the moment, you might just do it.
To be fair, at the moment, Callum isn't closing the gap, so you can see sort of why he would stay out.
He brings down to about 5.8 and then he goes back up to 6.1, 6.2.
Let's hope this
He's
back
not
marker
really
with rips
closing
get
that
out of the
much.
way as soon as possible. Lukey boy's now on the back of DC. DC's had to jump into the pit once again.
Yep. And Rick moves out the way.
That's Horndog
He's out
through
the way
too,
for
very
the
well.
which is good.
Very well there, Rick good. And a point on his return back to the lead.
I think Ned's just out for a Sunday drive now. I don't think he's seen anybody since he pitted.
No.
Points for Ned though, P5. He's been stuck on 69 points, ironically, for a very long time.
I think that might have been on purpose.
Probably, never Ned for...
Why did you steal another one?
But look how much...
He wasn't too bad in qualifying though.
Look how much catching those. We're down to 12 seconds now. I don't think it'd be enough to catch, but would it get onto the back of Callum?
He's 6 seconds behind Callum. He has gained, I think it's about 4 seconds.
I think Ranger Rich is
In front
struggling a
of
little bit
Vaughan.
on these softs.
Ranger is going to have some gnarly tyres and a broken front wing to deal with in the next 8 laps.
Some gnarly tyres.
Definitely going to be interesting. Some gnarly tyres.
What's that mean?
Must be a Scottish
probably not going
word.
to be healthy. Yeah, front
It means not very
wheels.
good.
Ruined.
Was all the staff here at the Circuit of the Americas.
It's terrible. Yeah, that front wing's not going to help on that front right.
It doesn't look like his tyres are blistering just yet.
And it still looks good. I think over the last couple of laps it's going to affect him massively.
He's got enough fuel though to defend if it comes to it. As Top Gunner gets the gap down to Callum now to less than 5 seconds, but Callum's catching as well. He's down to lower than 5 as well from the leader. A close last 7 laps, I think. As Ranger Rich crosses the line up to the first corner in first. Callum is second. Top Gunner is third. I think that'll be the opponent guys. While in the race, Horn Dog is fourth with his teammate in fifth. Snoozer in sixth. Now he's on AI again. Is he there? Send him a invite, please. Owen is seventh. Lukey is eighth. DC is ninth. It was a really bad race today. And Rich is in 10th.
I didn't see Snoozer leave.
My dad just sent him an invite just in case.
Well, I sent him one when he was rejoined, so he should still have that one. He has left.
Well, he has left.
I don't know.
Who? Snoozer?
Yeah. No, he's still in.
He's alright,
I think
he's
I think
he's
he's
posted
supposed to
online.
probably changing his batteries or something. Because he hasn't left.
Callum's just not closing down this gap at all with Rangerich. To be fair, he's driving pretty well with the front wing the way it is.
Callum did close it a little, well, at least 2 seconds, but
He's
I
just
think
got a
Rangerich
second
is-
penalty of Rangerich there as well.
ooh,
Corner cutting. That could
Top
definitely make it
units.
interesting.
catching really rapidly now. So Rank just going to be hoping Callum can defend from Top Gunner to the end. Yeah. News is back at his car. He just helped Owen to slightly catch up.
The Top Gunner is closing. He's 3.2 behind Callum still. I'm sorry, there's not much to watch. Where's Callum going there? Completely off the track. It's not going to help him.
We've seen a lot of action in the first corner and other events leading up to this weekend. It's a section of track that
Over 60 gap now. Not many battles going on. But with there being
Yes.
6 laps to go, I think we need to decide on driver of the day.
So I Callum does have a 3-second penalty as well. Hard Dog's got
Yeah.
about sort of 9 seconds worth. So it's looking
We'll
good for
leave
Top
that.
Gunner right now.
Yeah, we'll leave that till the end, so people, it's a surprise to see where people finish. Who do you reckon's up for driver of the day then, Chill?
I don't really know.
I mean, I think both of the Red Bulls have got to be in for a shout there. I mean, Ned's not really made any overtakes, but he's kept it going, and he's been
Yeah.
very strong. He's not being left by the leaders. Horn Dog's kept Snoozer behind him for a very long time. The Top Gunner, depending on what he can do now, he'll be in for a shout, because like I say, he's within touching distance of Callum. Now needs to get past him as soon as possible. I mean, any mistake,
So
Horn Dog could be
I
there
would
as well.
say Horn. Well, it's between Horn and Snoozer, but I think more Horn. Where he was
think
battling with
Snoozer's-
Snoozer for
Snoozer's lost 3
nearly
places,
the
hasn't
whole
he, so-
race. Yeah. I would say Horn then. Where he's been
Kinda hard
battling
to
with
see,
Snoozer, keeping Snoozer behind, and just keep it nice and clean. I would give it to
What
Horn.
good is the DRS race there?
Kinda hard to see past Ranger as well. He's for about half this race he's had wing damage and managed the gap at the front, you know, so it's pretty good going.
Yeah, but we expect it from Ranger. Ranger's just been on form ever since he's joined. Ooh. That's not going to help Top Gunner is picking up another penalty. He's right on the back of Callum. And Callum can see Ranger right in the distance.
United States Grand Prix. This success is congratulated
And goes defensive on the inside.
and there's a definite
Ooh.
He's running around that side. Really close. Kind of shuts the door a little bit.
He still has it inside. We're going to do the cutback.
He's gonna do the right. He's gonna do the Verstappen move here. No, he's gonna leave it to the straight, I think.
He's full best over it, which is good.
Got a bit of a fight at the end of this race then. I mean, if he does get, he's got to have the incentive of if he gets past Callum, because you can see Ranger Rich just up the road there.
Yep. It's not that far.
Got a great run here, is he gonna get him?
I bet Ranger is begging for Callum to hold Top Gunner for longer.
It took him a couple of laps to get 5 seconds, so I don't think he will. If he does catch him, I don't think he'll have the time to pass him.
So I think Ranger will believe his luck that he's been out there for so long, that gap not closing. Be wondering what's going on behind him.
Callum's got a bit of a problem as well.
Doesn't look it.
His,
And Callum looks like to have an intact wing.
his tyres look a bit gnarly though. There's that word again.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of blistering. So it could be just the marbles from running off the racing line. The rears don't look too healthy, but oof.
Goodness taking him now though.
You can't get it on the
back up on
inside.
inside. Lovely dodge. And Gunnar holds.
Right
He's got
bad
him.
from these two.
He's got more 2 laps to catch him, to catch Ranger now.
But Callum's still there though.
Not letting him go, is he?
Top Gun had the better runner to the last corner though.
He's getting a very good exit into.
The hot dog was aiming for 5th, so I think he'll be quite happy with 4th.
Yep.
Keeps him ahead for one more race. 2 to go now, is it? Or 3 to go. You get the feeling
Yeah,
Ranger will take
three
it before
after this race.
the end of the season though. Kinda untouchable right now.
Well, all the stats here at Circuit of the Americas.
The Top Gun have pulled a gap now and he is closing on Ranger. It will not be enough though, unless Ranger has a big off.
Ranger's tyres starting to look pretty gnarly.
Yeah, they all get that little bit of a blistering in the middle, aren't they?
So it was about this time last race that he got a flat tyre, so he's judging it better than last time.
He's not had to push to it, has he? Because nobody's been
Yeah.
right on the back of him.
No.
Whereas
Quite
today,
funny in
Yeah,
the last
race
race,
down, look.
his teammate let him back through for the win, and it was only afterwards that his teammate realised that he was actually still in the championship as well.
Yep.
I think he kind of cursed himself in. It's down to 3 seconds now, so he is closing, but just going to run out of laps, I think.
2 laps to go. I don't know if Top Gun will get it. But if you close that 3-second gap there, it'd be a hell of a battle for on the last lap.
Volunteers who have come together from all over the world to make our racing possible. This opening hearing,
You can see the back of that car now, though.
he can't, it's
Agonisingly close, I think.
he's got to hope Ranger's got penalties.
The first part of the race at Ranger might actually feel some pressure as well.
As he goes round onto the final lap of the race, Top Gun he can throw a stone and it hit the back of Ranger's car. Is that close?
Didn't get a good exit out of that last corner though. Lost a bit of time there. Yeah, I think Ned might be a good pick for the driver of the day. He's been pretty solid.
Yeah, he has done, but I think Horn Dog's been very consistent. I mean, he's been battling all race apart from his last 8 laps.
Yep.
And I needed a
Well, the
really good result.
The last
today.
lap, he has caught 2 seconds to Callum.
I mean,
Oh,
at one
Callum's-
point, Ned Claw was in range of catching him on his penalties. He's pulled away from Thingy as well as we'll go on back onto Ranger
Oh.
for the last couple of corners. Starting to rain as well, by the look of that.
Yep.
But we're going to go down to just under 2 seconds then. As Ranger crosses the line, good race for Ranger, P1. Top Gunner second, Callum comes in third. Horn Dog in a solid
And
P4.
Horns on the
Yeah, I think Horn Dog deserves driver of the day, personally. That's close.
Oh, solid
Around the left
drive from
corner.
Ferrari teammate though.
yeah.
That's Claw finally finishes the race and gets P5.
A great result for both the Red Bulls. Right on the gearbox of Owen, but got a bit of front wing damage.
Luke is closed in though. Very close from the pair there. BC coming around. I'm saying AG Rich was a lap down. How's he still going?
That's undone now.
Well, unless he was lapped by everybody.
I think he was lapped by everybody.
It was a good race
Starting to
for
be a
him though.
familiar sight at the top podium.
Yeah, they're the ones that you got to look at it though. Ranger, Snoozer, and Top Gunner are the ones that are constantly practicing.
Yeah.
Let's take a picture of the results, please. Bloody hell, look how many penalties Callum got. Horn Dog wasn't too far off him.
That must have been close.
Yeah, would you like to invite the top three for me?
Yeah. There you go. That was a great race from Ranger, getting once again another race victory. The Top Gunner very close behind in second, and then Callum rounding off the podium. I'll say it was a great race for all the finishers.
So, is everybody here? Yes, they are all here. So, the congratulations to the top three here. We'll say now we give driver of the day to Horn Dog. He was very consistent, kept Snoozy behind him, and just he made a hell of a lot of positions. We'll start with Ranger Rich. Surprisingly qualified P2. Top Gunner snatched it right at the end. I bet you wish you didn't back off your last lap. You had a very strong start, jumping Top Gunner into turn 1, and then after that, you just controlled the race. They didn't really have anybody battling you, and just performed very nicely. How do you think the race went from your perspective?
Well, qualifying was alright. I was only going to go with one lap anyway, even if I bottled it. I was just going to go with what I did at the start because I didn't want to compromise my race by going again on the ultra softs. I thought I'd done enough. I mean, I've done quicker, but it was okay. But as I was going around on a slow lap, I was having a look at Top Gunner's times, and I thought he's probably going to do me here. So he did, and that's fair enough. I was happy qualifying P2. I probably would have preferred qualifying P2 or P3 rather than P1. It's just something about turn 1 at USA. You just don't really want to be at P1. But anyway, no, I managed to get past him. We had a few good battles in lap 1 and lap 2. I think it was lap 2. And yeah, we were close by when he came out. When he came out in front of me, but obviously he was doing a 2-stopper, only doing 1. Then got a dodgy penalty. I literally just went over the curb and got a 3-second penalty. So I thought, oh, he's probably going to do me because I was on like 75% worn softs with a light green
Yeah,
front wing, and I thought
it
he's
did look
probably
like
going
you
to
were
get me.
struggling.
Yeah, towards the end it was hard because when Top Gunner was in front of me, he just broke a bit too early. Well, he broke early for the
What was
corner.
you
I
on
couldn't
that
stop.
subject? How did you damage your front wing? Because we missed it. Obviously,
Yeah,
because we were
because
so
when Top
far out in
Gunner
front.
was, so if you probably saw it on the stream, is when Top Gunner, just before he went in for his second stop, I was right all over the back of him, like just as he went in, like the lap before he went in. I couldn't really get past him because he was so fast on the straight line. But up to the corner, I was right behind him. I couldn't really see my braking point. I think he broke a bit too early at the same time, but I went to just tap the back of him, managed to brake mainly, and I went from a normal front wing to a light green front wing. And I
Oh, that's
thought,
fair
oh,
enough.
that's probably
We
that's probably
didn't
my
see
race.
whether.
Yeah, it's probably my race over. I was contemplating going in at the same time as him, or going in a lap after him, fitting some super softs and just belting it from there. But I just thought, no, I've got track position. It's not overly easy to
Yeah.
overtake here anyway, especially because he's fast on a straight line.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd just keep track position. If I get P2 or 3, I get P2 or 3. So
It was a good race to watch. You were very strong. So
Thank
congratulations
you.
on your win. Obviously, you're closing the gap to Horndog now for the championship. So we're looking forward to
Yeah,
the last couple of races,
it's
and
probably going to go into the last
hopefully,
race, isn't it?
yeah, hopefully we see a lot more battling going on. We'll jump to
Brilliant.
P2
Thank
now. Callum, no, sorry, it was Top Gunner, wasn't it? Sorry,
Top Gunner.
apologise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Top Gunner. It was. You
Hello.
qualified on
All right.
pole. It was a very good lap from you. It was outstanding. It was very. It was what 2 tenths off faster than Rangel Rich. You lost a few places in the start, but you made them up quite rapidly. Do you think would you have changed your strategy and all to get close to Rangel, or did you think you maximised what you could have done?
Yeah, no, I was fairly happy with my strategy, just being able to bomb on the better tyres rather than put the softs on. I just felt I was a bit slow on the softs around this track.
Well,
And
it's just you've just given me and Chill a headache because now we still don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
The similar
Yeah,
lap
and-
times, so
yes, I felt I was catching him at the end, Rangel Rich, but I had a few good battles along the way as well with Ned Claw and I Callum, which
Yeah,
was
there was
good.
a few
Yeah, it was a
good
good race, really.
there's a few good overtakes from you.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, there was, like I say, it was a good race to watch. You got P2 there, so it was very good to watch, very nice. We'll crack on to Callum because obviously the GP2 race is just round the corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations on your P2, Callum.
Okay, thank you.
No worries, buddy. Callum, congratulations on your podium, buddy. You got very close with how many penalties you had. I'm surprised. I bet you were surprised that you still had P3 in the bag. But we're seeing you were struggling when Top Gunner was closing in on you. I mean, you were closing in on Ranga, but it just wasn't enough, was it? How do you think your race went, and do you think you could have improved? Sorry, we're going to cut to an advert whilst we wait for Callum.
Sorry about that. I forgot my mic was muted.
Alright, buddy. You all have ticks the box, yeah? That's a bit late now,
Yeah.
but that's right. So how was
Yeah.
the race from your perspective, Callum?
It was an alright race. I got a pretty good start. After no practice this week, I got a pretty good start. Got up to third, and because of my strategy, got second. But like you said, towards the end, I really struggled when he started catching up and then fighting through the last sector, and I just couldn't keep it. So, and yeah, I was really surprised that I didn't lose third because of my penalties.
Yeah, it was like I say, it was a good battle to watch. Last couple of laps. I mean, there wasn't very much battling going on, but it was glued on YouTube because it was the only battle, the only cars it was close. But as I say, GP2 starts in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this a bit short. So congratulations to everybody. It's Mexico next week. Gladly, I'm not here because I hate Mexico. But good luck to everybody, and congratulations on your podiums tonight. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.